I absolutely love modern conveniences. The woman who taught me how to do this ritual showed me with a mortar and pestle, like we were common peasants. That little boy's name is Michael. He stole my book. He thinks I'm a witch, and he thinks that book is filled with spells. He's right. He's a smart kid. I'm not sure how he figured it out. As a fourth grade teacher, it puts me in the perfect position to see teeth fall out. I came up with the idea of giving out little erasers whenever a tooth fell out in class, and I said I'd give the tooth to the tooth fairy for them. I've been collecting the children's teeth for ages. The first child, who gave me a baby tooth, is in college. No one's ever had a second thought about it. It's the most obvious thing I do, though. I keep them all, of course. There's a lot you can do if you own bits and pieces of people. The teeth are an investment. Michael might have been tipped off by my parrot. Monty is a Vasa parrot, which is pitch black. I figured a black cat or a raven was too obvious, but a black parrot serves the same purpose. Monty makes a wonderful companion, as well as being a familiar. I've been studying Michael since he stole my book. He's bullied a lot. In the first week, he was attacked twice by two of the larger boys, but he didn't tell anyone. When I say attacked, I mean attacked physically. It's bad enough that he still has bruises. I understand why he didn't come to me. If he thinks I'm a witch, he probably doesn't feel safe with me. What about the principal, though? The yard duty? No one. As time went on, he was picked on, tormented throughout the school days. It started with the boys, but it spread to the girls too. It's disturbing to watch. I didn't want to say anything because I'd have to admit I was effectively stalking a child. I learned that the children live in a pseudo-prison. Michael hasn't said anything because he believes that life will get worse. He's right. I've been watching the rest of the staff too. They will do the least amount of work possible. They won't do anything unless they have to, and if they do have to, they will only do the bare minimum. It's made me realize I've been trying too hard to keep my identity a secret. I have a simple plan now to get my book back. I pick up the teeth I need and place them in a coffee grinder. I absolutely love modern conveniences. The woman who taught me how to do this ritual showed me with a mortar and pestle, like we were common peasants. Oh, and she showed me how to carry the bone meal in the bladder of a rabbit. I'm using a plastic baggie. I meet the children in the creek bed. One bully, one victim. Kevin was talking when I stepped out from behind the trees. I can see Michael is afraid, even more so now that I'm here. Hello, boys. What are you doing out here? Michael stays quiet.
We're just having fun exploring.
Kevin lies. I empty the baggie into my hand. Come here, Kevin. He comes closer. I blow the ground tooth in his face. He flinches and spits out the tooth dust. Kevin, I say, grabbing his attention. Stop breathing. He opens his mouth, confused, but can't say anything. Air can't go in or out anymore. They'll find his body sooner or later and assume he choked on his own lunch. Michael.
Yes, Mrs. L?
He's not sure how to respond either. He also doesn't know my real name. I don't give it out, and so everyone just calls me Mrs. L. I understand you have my spell book. I would like it back. He's completely terrified. You're a smart boy, and I know you were dealt a really bad hand. No one's going to hurt you at this school anymore. Kevin was the worst one, and he's gone now. The others will stop. Or they'll have to speak with me, okay? He understands. Yes, I am. But I'm going to protect you from now on. But I would really like my book back.
Oh yeah, it's a home. I can bring it to school tomorrow.
That would be wonderful. I smile. He looks at Kevin.
You can control people? Why didn't you keep him? Make him do chores or something.
I adore how smart he is. Do you ever pull food out of the trash and wonder about eating it?
No, of course not.
Kevin was trash. He and I go our separate ways for the evening. I really couldn't blame him for stealing the book. I stole something once that was extremely valuable. I was the littlest one in my family, and so I was picked on too. He doesn't need to be punished. He needs help like I did. It's nice to know everything is being put back in its right place.
Was that video disturbing enough? I like him creepy. By the way, I have a friend whose channel does creepy ASMR readings. Tome by Tome ASMR did a reading of this story, and they voiced the narrator. And you know, she voiced Mrs. L too. Go check out her video and tell her I said hi. Okay, I'm done. Have a good night. Bye!